know if anybody's there, but I figure I would keep trying. This is day 3. Still no signs of life. I did manage to find resources yesterday so that I can start building somewhat of a settlement, a roof over my head. But I still haven't found any evidence of life. And I'm starting to lose hope that I'll ever find any. The closest thing I have to a friend is the sheep. I named one Emily, and she's taken a fond interest in me. We'll see where that goes. How's it going, everybody? It's Techno86 back with another Minecraft Let's Play. This is episode 3, and I'm going to jump right into it. Since the last time that I played, I have actually gone down and gotten my stuff out of the mine that I thought was important. Redstone and my crafting table. And I left all of my cobblestone except for 2 stacks down there. I thought about it since last time I played. I'm not going to really need the cobblestones in there because I'm going to be building that house inside of a mountain, and I'm not going to be using this one, hopefully. And there's going to be cobblestone in the mountain, so I'm not going to need my stacks of cobblestone. So yeah, it's a very rainy, miserable day, so yay for that. As we go try to find a suitable place for our base. I mean, I like the size of this mountain. It would be great if I could find something even bigger. But since this thing is just so huge, it might end up being my building place, just on the other side maybe. So yeah, all I see is a whole lot of trees in the distance. There's a prospect there, and there, maybe. I prefer it be all stone if I can, but you can't get everything you want. So I'm gonna go check it out. See what I got going on. Ow. Okay. I actually need to eat some food. Of course, there's just that itty bitty little bullet of hunger left. There we go. Now my healing kicks in. So yeah, today's main course of action is I'd like to get at least the front entrance of my new house built. If I can find a good spot. That is a long drop. I do not want to end up in there. Close to a cave would actually not be that bad. That means I could just walk out and from my front door and go to my cave. So that's an idea. Mushrooms are good for later. They can actually be made into soup, which is a really good source of food, soup is. And one minor note, I have noticed that I say actually a lot, and so I'm going to stop doing that, hopefully. Ooh. Okay. There's some coal down there. Good mountain here. But it's just not ideal for what I was looking for. A lot of keys. So that's one thing I was wanting. Cave access. I'm not finding what I want yet again. This Let's Play is full of things I want and I just cannot seem to find. There is a huge crater right down the center of the world. So that's interesting. I actually hate craters. I said actually, sorry. I hate craters because one, you can fall into them and it really hurts. It takes a long time to get to the bottom, in which case something can go very wrong. I'm having a little bit of lag. I apologize for that. There's some wolves. You can actually tame them with bones from skeletal people. Not seeing a whole lot of food as far as cows and pigs go. So that's disappointing. There's coal. They're actually passive, so they won't attack me unless I attack them. Shoot. I'm sorry about this one. I'm trying to find a good spot for the house. And I believe I'm turning dark again. Yeah, I'm getting dark again. So I'm going to look at huge light spike. Okay. Come look at this one. Okay, I've got a little tunnel running here. I do not like tunnels under my houses. One of them actually ended up with a tunnel under my house. It caused some issues because it meant that I was getting constant spawns out of that tunnel because it was dark. I like this. It's a flat area with a mountain over here. So I may have found water. Found some pumpkins. It's kind of a rarity for me. I don't find pumpkins that often. And pigs. I think I may have found my area for living. Where there are pigs, there is food. And I'm seeing what looks like a cave formation. I can't tell. And here below is another crevice. Okay, so I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to I think this is actually going to be my entrance right here. So I'm wanting to kind of flatten all this out. So I can start building entrance. And I'm running a risk because I'm outside at night. And zombies can spawn and I can have people blowing up on me and things like that. So it's not a good idea to be outside at night, especially without an escape plan. Oh boy, there's my explodey. Okay. Get in, get in, get in. Okay, so lock that up. Okay. I do not want explodey, so. I think that was going to be my door right there. So there's my door. Okay. So I need to make this into stone. Okay. 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 I'm hoping something doesn't drop in on me. Okay. Alright. So here's my doorway. Without the doors. And here is my start of my entranceway, I should say. And I don't really have a set way that I want this to look yet. I'm kind of planning as I go. So from my entranceway, I'm going to want it trying to figure out how tall I want it. 3 seems like random chicken. 3 seems like a good height for an entranceway. So I'm gonna try that and see how that works. Okay. And then here we go. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Line this out. Put my torch on either side. Then knock this one off. Alright, so when you walk in, this is what you're going to look at. Okay, so how far back do I want it to go? And I tend to do mine from the entranceway first, all my houses. And then I work room to room from the entrance. So this will be the entrance. And I'm thinking I want pillars right there when you walk in. And then a little hallway. Maybe. This all feels very cramped though. I kind of like space. So I'm going to go 2 more back and see how that looks. pillars will be like this. There we go. I like it. And then my little entranceway be right here. And I don't know how far back I can actually go before I hit the other side of the mountain, if there is one. So I'm going to go ahead and set my stuff down. Get this ore cooking. There's that. I need another iron pickaxe. Okay. So here's the rough draft of the front entrance. I'm going to make this a longer episode, I think, because I gypped you out of a decent episode this time. I just could not find the right location. I'm lighting this up on the pillars instead of beside the wall, or beside the door. Yeah, it looks better to me. And then I need to put some doors. Oh no, okay. Okay. There we go. Is that? Yes, that is how you make a door. Okay. We're making 2 doors. Alright. Now I'm knocking this out. Unless hopefully my exploding man is not waiting. And there we go. That is the start of my permanent residence. Okay, I like this, how this kind of isn't even all the way across. I like to make it look like it's actually in the side of a mountain instead of having it completely leveled off and straight in the front. So I'm probably going to keep that. Okay. To keep yourself from falling off the edge, you can hold shift as you run, or as you walk, and you'll never go off the edge of what you're on. So see, I can walk sideways and never fall off, but if I let go of it, then down I go. So I'm trying to think of how I want this entranceway. If you have a block that's going to be temporary, you know it's not going to stay, you can put dirt and then just knock it out very easily. If you put stone, you're going to have to damage a pickaxe or whatnot to get it to work. How's that look? And then I'd walk through. Okay, I'm liking it. Let's close it off and see how it looks done. Okay. Liking it so far. Alright, let's get down. How is that? Hmm. I feel like I need to close that in. Maybe like that. I'm not sure about those pieces sticking off the side. Whoops. Okay. I'll keep them around for a little bit just to see if they grow on me. They might not, though. There we go. And that is the starting entranceway. Then you walk in here. This is my first room. Not very much to it. I might have, rooms coming off of these. So that is a possibility. Okay. So let's go ahead and start working on this room. Not sure if I want this room to be like a main room where everything goes off of this one, or if I want this to be a room by itself and then the rooms sprout off of this. I'm debating. I know I want this room to be high ceilings. That's 5 high. So when I walk in, it feels very open. I like it. And I know I want this to at least go past that. So it's going to be at least that big. Still trying to figure out what I want to do with this room. If I want it to be a place where all the rooms meet, or do I want it to be like a living area? I'm not sure yet. And this is, like I said, this is how my building goes. I make a room, and then I star a room off of it. And as I'm working on that room, I'm trying to envision what that room will be. No specific science behind it. And I'm getting lots of cobblestone while I'm doing it. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I've just came up with an idea. I'm thinking I might make this into a room where all the other rooms join. Like, everything would go off of this room. And maybe have something big in the center of the room. I'm not sure what yet, but something in the center of the room. A main display piece. I'm wondering how well a fountain would look in the center of this room. It's like a ginormous centerpiece. And then have skylights. Oh wait, I'm in a mountain. Can't do skylights. I don't think. But if I do skylights, it's gonna mess up the image of being in a mountain. I mean, I could do like holes, like ports going straight up until I hit top. but I still feel like that might mess up how it feels. But yeah, I'm thinking about that fountain, and then maybe a staircase going up on each side. How tall is this mountain? Okay, I'm probably not going to be able to squeeze a second floor out of it. I can build to both sides, but stairs, I'm not sure those are going to be an option. So I'm going to have to think one floor only, which is not something I typically do. Usually my buildings go multiple stories. So one story. I might have to draw this out, see exactly how I want to lay it out. Okay, 6 by 6 by 8, 8, 16 is what I'm thinking. I broke at 12. Okay, that's 16. 1, 2, 3, 6. Yep, that's 16. Okay. And I also noticed when I was watching my other video that the screen is a lot darker for you than it is for me. I can actually mine a good ways into a dark area and not think twice about it, but for you, you couldn't see anything as I was mining. And so I've got to remember to place down torches before I really need them, so that my audience can actually see what I'm doing and talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna fill this in, because if you don't, monsters can spawn in these little spaces as long as they've got as long as they have a 2 by 1 area that they can spawn into. Okay. So basically I'm just clearing out this whole area, the 8 by 16 area. I'm looking at the ceiling up there. I think I'm going to be maybe just right for having a fountain, a good sized fountain. There's more coal, so that's good. I could always use some iron, but beggars can't be choosers. And for anybody that's not sure about the noise you're hearing, that chiming, and maybe you see green orbs flying at me, that is experience that you get from mining and from smelting ore and things of that nature. And you use that green experience for enchantments. Not sure if I'm going to really get into enchantments. They're really nice to have, but I've just never really played much with them. I've used them a few times. We'll see. With enchantments, you can get things like tools that don't break, or they work better, or more efficient, faster. Wow, this is taking a long time. Okay, I've been recording for about 30 minutes, so I'm going to cut it here so that the file isn't too large. When I come back, I plan to have this whole area here cleared out, and I'll be ready to move on with the next part of the build, and hopefully I'm going to have things mapped out so that I'll have an idea where I want to put everything. So, until next time, I really appreciate you coming and watching my video. Like I said, it's shaping up. My house is. I'm not going to be mining for a while. Hopefully I'll be working on this so you can actually see it shaping up into something useful. So until next time, thanks for watching. Hit that like button and subscribe, and if I see enough activity, I'll continue the series. Thanks for watching. Bye.